Hey there guys, and welcome to my June channel and content update. I do one of these about every month near the beginning of the month to kind of let you know what's going on, what you can look forward to, and all that. So first off, I'll start with kind of what's happened. I was sick for a little while, which I mentioned in a previous mini update video. So my content kind of went down a bit, but I'm starting to feel better for sure. So content, as you probably noticed, is picking back up. There's quite a few new games as well. Forager and Graveyard Keeper are both new games. Forager seems to be very well received, which I'm thrilled about because I'm having a blast playing it. Graveyard Keeper, not quite as much interest it seems. I'm still really enjoying it, so I may do a few more episodes and see where it goes. And then we're continuing Far Lone Sales as well, and then obviously Factorio in this base, in our tightening the belt base, which, as you can see, I'm making progress on. Got a lot of the smelters done, figuring out circuits and stuff. We'll work on that on tomorrow's stream, Wednesday. So that's kind of what's going on, what's happened. So what I want to talk about is, one, the content in general, and then two, what you can, like, specific things you can actually look forward to in the coming month or so. So in terms of content in general, I want to start diversifying, and I want to do this for several reasons, but first, before anyone panics, I want to let you know that Factorio will probably never go away from the channel completely unless I find a game that just does as well or better than it, that I just have as much fun with doing. And so far, I have not. So you don't need to worry. Factorio is not going away. I will still do all the Factorio-related videos, the Spotlights, the Friday Facts, the Reddit Weeklies, and then, of course, this series. So this is the main Factorio, like, Let's Play I have going on, and I want to keep it to one Factorio Let's Play. I can't do two. It's just, between everything else, it's just too much for me. So I want to get this. I want to finish this one out. I suspect probably between the streams and episodes, maybe another 10 or 15 episodes until we finish this with the Mega Base and all that. So we'll wrap this one up, and I do have an idea I'm actually quite excited about for another playthrough, which won't be quite as intensive and should be, I hope, very interesting. So that is something to look forward to for Factorio. Now, in terms of diversifying, you obviously have seen that with the new games I've been putting out, the three I mentioned a few minutes ago. And overall, they seem to be doing decently, which I'm really happy about because, like I think it is really important to diversify. I think for far too long, I have focused purely on Factorio. And while I have loved it, and while you guys have loved it, and it's been good so far, I think it is actually probably kind of crippling me a little bit. So I do, like I said, I do want to try other games. Now, there are some other games coming up in the somewhat near future that I really am excited about. There's a new kind of medieval city builder type game coming out. It's called Foundation. I want to get my hands on that as soon as possible because it looks absolutely amazing. And then there's another one, 2 Point Hospital, which will be coming out, I think, in a couple months. That also looks really interesting. So those two, you can definitely look forward to seeing those on the channel. And like I said, continued Forager content and such until it gets to the point where we can't do much else with it. And probably a little bit more Graveyard Keeper, maybe more depending how it's received. And then we're going to finish out Lone Sales. And Software Inc. is kind of going, it kind of reached the point where, like, it seems like people are losing a little interest. And, I mean, at this point, it's kind of just get richer type of game. You know, I've already made 25 million. I'm definitely not hurting for money. You know, there's a lot more money to be made, but after that, it's kind of just get richer. We may try some other games as well, for sure. Anything else that catches my eye. And you guys have mentioned a few games. Mojo's pointed me to a couple which seem pretty interesting. So you can look forward to that. That's what what's going to be coming up here probably near the end of June or the next month or two after that for those two particular games I just mentioned. But in terms of June itself, I want to get Tightening the Belt done by the end of June, hopefully. Between doing the streams and the episodes, and Lone Sales should be done like in the next week, and Forager probably sometime after that, because I think right now with the demo there's just not, like, you just kind of hit a barrier. So that's what's going on. That's what you can look forward to. Hopefully I don't get ill here anytime soon again, but we'll see. It's kind of unpredictable. And yeah, so I do want to invite you to my streams as well. I do stream 3 times a week. I stream on Mondays, which is a community play, which is either Minecraft with supporters, which are patrons and Twitch subs, or sometimes we do just open to everybody, all the viewers on the stream, and you know, it can be whatever. Last time we did StarCraft, we've done Warcraft 3, we may do more well-known games and such in the future. And then Wednesdays and Saturdays I stream, and those are usually both Factorio. So if you like watching Factorio streams or other game streams, I do encourage you to come by. It's usually a lot of fun, great interaction with the viewers, and just a really fun time. The link for my stream is always in the description of every single one of my videos. And one other thing I do want to mention is I also, for Factorio, I do want to focus on doing a little more tutorials as well. There's a couple topics I want to cover that I haven't gotten around to yet, and the tutorials seem to do pretty well. And yeah, and kind of, I guess as a last note, for Factorio, at some point I'd like to move more into the I'm not even sure what category to call this. I don't know, like news category or informational category, more so than a let's play, which, because like the mod spotlights, the Friday facts, and the Reddit weeklies, those 3 are really great, and I would like to do more things like that. I'm not sure what else there would be. You know, I had to think pretty hard to even come up with the Reddit one, but it does seem pretty well received. And the reason I want to do more of those is because, one, they are super easy for me to do, which is always great, because that means it takes less energy, which means I have more energy to do other content, other stuff. It takes way less time, which, again, same thing, great for doing more content and other things. 2, you guys seem to really enjoy them. You know, they seem, I mean, you guys just seem to really like them. You know, they get the most views out of anything, the most, you know, interaction stuff, which is fantastic. And, you know, I guess with this, it's just a kind of a fact of YouTube life. With the more views, it means more revenue for me. Now, of course, I don't want to just do clickbaity stuff at all. That's not me. I never want to get into that. As long as it's something you guys enjoy, I want to do it. And it does seem like you guys, for the most part, enjoy all 3 of those. So that's why I kind of want to move more into that, because it's just like a win-win-win. But, you know, that stuff is a little... It's very niche. So it's a lot harder than a Let's Play to come up with the initial idea. So I'm always open to thoughts and such like that. I have been thinking about, like, base tours. Several people have suggested, like, having people submit like interesting bases, not just like any base, you know, just going, I mean, is like, you know, some people make really, really cool, interesting, creative bases, and people have kind of suggested maybe I do like tours of those. That could be an interesting series. So any thoughts on that are always welcome. And I think that's going to close this one out, guys. If you have any other suggestions for like upcoming games for me to play that you would like to see or you think I would like, definitely leave them below. I'm not particularly interested in like games already out for quite a while. I know people keep suggesting RimWorld. I'm not going to play it for multiple reasons. But like especially upcoming games that aren't out yet or may have like literally just released like a few days ago, as you know, if you're watching this video right when it comes out. Anything like that, I'm definitely interested in if it's the type of game that you think I would like or that you would like to see. As always, guys, thank you so very much for all your support on Patreon. It's amazing how much you guys help on there, on Twitch, all the subs and the bits and stuff, the subscribers and the views and the likes and comments here on YouTube is amazing. I love reading all your comments. Even though I don't respond to as many as I used to anymore, I do read almost all of them still. So definitely keep leaving your thoughts. And I think that'll do it. As always, thanks for watching. Take care, and I look forward to seeing you all next time.